Okay, wait, let me just,
Okay, there we go. I have Discord pulled up. It's recording.
Dude, Mr. Raz does not have long. He needs to run away.
There is a rumbling going on outside his house, and he does not know why.
There's a fucking reckoning on its way to him, dude.
Hold on, let
It's
me close
over
my
for
fucking
him.
Roblox. I can play this later.
wait, before we start recording, let me just wrap this up. Let me just finish this.
I'm going to. I want you to keep reading it while you fucking write it.
The Mr. Raz murder tweaker confession needs to be.
This is gonna be a Netflix documentary.
This
I need
is
to see his
going to
MLA format thing, his template. I need to check it out. Your name, T's your name, course name, date. Okay.
I'm terrified for who comes across this. Like, it's gonna be like, we're gonna put this in a time capsule.
Mr.
Capsule.
Raz?
Like, no, we're gonna put this stuff into like time capsule.
Capsule.
And-
Capsule.
Capsule. Capsule.
Capsule.
Capsule.
Capsule. Capsule.
Capsule. Cap.
Capsule. Capscom.
Capstone. Capstone.
Alright.
Okay. Your name, teacher name. What's his name?
Whoa.
Mr. Raditz.
Jason Rasmussen.
You did not just say
That's
Mr.
it.
Raditz.
I did just say Mr. Raditz.
Okay, but
little
was
zookeeper.
he in an Ultra Instinct form when we first saw him?
Yes.
I was thinking about that the other day, dude.
we were talking about it the other day.
we were just fucking with Garrett. Yeah. he was
No,
cool.
I knew it wasn't real. I was just fucking.
No, it was. It is, dude. It's real.
No, Yamcha's the one that mastered Ultra Instinct, remember?
No.
Holy
No,
shit.
Yamcha's the one that got
No.
finger blasted by Frieza.
With a
Yeah.
finger in
That
your
too.
butt.
Yamcha got like an
What?
imperfect form of Ultra Ego, but he didn't get Ultra Instinct. He was not an MUI.
Yeah, and
And
the
then I
form
told
only
you
applied to
about
his
your-
fucking erection. It was weird.
Yeah.
And then I come in and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, and Robbie was there.
Robbie was there too.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Robbie was actually at the 23rd Budokai when Piccolo went big and fucking destroyed the
Robbie
whole
was
arena.
there when Jiren was getting his ass whooped by Yamcha.
Robbie's
He's the first-
uncle is actually the fucking announcer for the World Tournament.
Oof. Oof.
Is Robbie's super old dad, Grandpa Gohan?
Okay, this is all in Arial font.
Grandpa
Right?
My
Gohan.
size is 12.
What about my old ass dad?
Is he Grandpa Gohan?
Is Robbie's super old dad Grandpa Gohan? Can we confirm this?
Yes.
Here's the go home.
Uh-huh.
Kidding me? I healed her, and you're fucking turning hostile on me. Okay. See if I ever do anything good for you again. Fuck, I'm gonna come back and kill you all.
Gohan, if he was realistic while giving Videl the sensu bean.
Well, I'm gonna kill everyone.
But he's a Saiyan. He can fucking threaten people like that. They can't shoot him.
He does it anyway. Then he gets his fucking ass whooped.
Goku comes over with a ruler.
The fuck does that have to do with that?
Comes over, beat his ass.
With a ruler.
No, with a
Yes.
yardstick.
As specify.
No,
No.
wait. The power pole at maximum length.
I'm sorry, I was busy choking. What'd you
And
say?
the power pole has a maximum length. Isn't it just like
Yeah, it's whatever Goku can exude.
No.
It's a billion gajil. Whatever he can exude.
Yeah, exude your strength.
so anything he can lift?
strength. Exude your strength. Exude your strength.
Shut up.
Okay,
Bitch.
let me start streaming it.
I
I'm
am
like,
I
cool.
am ready.
We'll kill you.
This fucking call is gonna look retarded.
Okay. Politics be
Is-
crazy, dog.
What the
A
heck?
discussion. Hi, Mr. Raz. Xavier Cordova, the hurt that endures. Okay.
Hurt that. Hell yeah, man. Hell
Recently,
yeah, dude. I
a
get
bunch
it.
of people got deported to El Salvador, whether they were immigrants or not. Some were deported for things as small as having a tattoo. The Supreme Court attempted to hold them in America, but they were deported despite that. The Supreme Courts have now requested to bring one of the immigrants back to America.
Oh my god.
Luckily, Donald Trump, our savior, has denied such a folly of a task. Now this whole immigrant thing is totally getting blown out of proportion. The name of the individual who was deported wrongly, good riddance, is Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Badass name, BT dubs. A 29-year-old from El Salvador who was recently deported due to alleged ties to infamous gang MS-13. Not unlike myself. This implicated that so much as a suspicion can get certain people deported from America. This impacts many Americans and immigrants around the country. The main people affected by this are Kilmar's, badass name, family. According to BBC, Jennifer Vasquez Sura, Kilmar's wife, has denied all implications of him being a part of MS-13. My opinion on this whole fiasco is this. I think that Kilmar was very wrongly deported. And also, I hate dogs so much. But enough of that. What happened to Kilmar should be a wake-up call to America, as you can be falsely deported for even being suspected of being an illegal immigrant. According to the Washington Times, Trump is also being backed by the Supreme Court on Alien Act.
Washington.
How could this be? He's being hated and loved simultaneously by the same people? Impossible. I think a far deeper conspiracy is going on. But enough of that. Again. According to The Onion, Salvadorian President Nayib Bukele claimed Monday, April 14th, the day before my birthday, that he lacks humanity. He stated, "Do you hear how ridiculous it sounds to expect that I could see myself reflected in another human being's experience? Even if I wanted to, there's no way I could acknowledge the plight of someone who is suffering because I'm completely numb to the pain of others. My hands are tied because I'm totally dead inside." A statement that I very much agree with. I hope you don't mind the tangent, but I see others as automatically inferior to me. I'm basically just leagues above others. Without even trying.
We got
I'm
white
so
yachts over
amazing,
here.
it almost terrifies me. I feel like everyone else in this world is just another ant beneath my boot. And why cry over spilled milk, am I right? If half the human race... Wait, let me fix that. If half the human race gets deported to the moon without spacesuits, well, you won't see me crying. I'm an unfeeling machine, superior in every way to everybody. I am humanity's peak, and nothing before or after will ever match me.
Aw,
Except for maybe a dinosaur, but probably like a really, really cool dinosaur with like sunglasses or something, or like maybe a hat. I don't know. But it has to be really cool. That's how I see myself. Like a cool dinosaur. The closest I've gotten to experiencing true emotion is when I watched Paddington 2 in theaters. That movie is great. Whoops. I seem to be getting ahead of myself. Basically, I completely agree with myself. Another very strong opinion I have, that is unrelated completely, is how many words I gotta write down. I mean, geez, am I right? 700? I can't even write 4. What a scam. Speaking of which, I have only written 4 words. I used AI for everything else. And my super advanced AI, soon to be deported man, could have vouched for me. I mean, come on. 700 words? Are you psychotic? That is probably more words than the entire Bible. And Jesus wrote that. You think I'm as good as the Son of Christ? You're lucky the Pope is dead, or else this could have gotten you in pretty hot water. I know what you're thinking. Opinion is absent or unsupported. Lacks critical thought, right? No! This opinion is far beyond what most human minds can comprehend. Where you see a lack of critical thought, I see greatness scrawled upon this Word document, typed by the hands of a god. You may not see my graying hair or wrinkled hands, but I assure you that there is great wisdom within these words. I'd like to see Ed Sheeran attempt to recreate this masterpiece. Even his finest magnum opus could not match my lowest slop. This document is so all-powerful. Should you read it aloud, the heavens will crack open and lightning will strike all those who have wronged me down. I hesitate to even submit this, fearful of what it may do to you. The fact this feeble machine can even handle such little of my essence is a grace in itself. Although others would call it a bad omen, do you see how much this document has opened your mind? Can you even recall what this document was originally about? Do you want to? If only you could see me typing this. The maddening lightning coming from my fingers. The sharp metallic clang of the keyboard. And the raging storm brewing around me. Only then would you understand how cunning and important I am. Not just to Doherty High School, but to the world. I go far beyond providing thorough and insightful analysis on the topic. I instead opt for deep philosophical analyses of the human mind and the world around us. I was treated as a heathen, a brute, all because of a 31% in your class. They didn't see my genius then. The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. People don't think I'm a psychopath. Please don't think I'm a psychopath. The quote that I cited should not be viewed as a threat. I didn't mean to be threatening back there. But when you have roguish good looks like me, it seems to come easy. I have been told that I have an aura of dominance and a stare that could cut through diamonds. Yes, I am quite remarkable. But don't take my word for it. Take your own. Xavier is the best. Mr. Rasmussen, that's you. You said that. Don't remember? I do. So whatever. Don't believe me then. I don't rely on people's belief. They're all sheep anyway. They only slow me down. Anywho, how was your day? I went to a birthday party. I saw a deer today. There it was, grazing. A beautiful moment. It made me think about the fragility of life. When us humans go around deporting people, it's kind of a bummer. Before you open this document, were you expecting less from me? How much has this changed your view of me? Do I seem godlier to you? Have I earned your faith in me, or will you continue to see me as less than yourself? Your answer lies in the grade you give this paper. And should you grade it wrongly, the guilt will haunt you, looming over you like a cloud on a sunny day. You will feel weighed down when you get on to Big Brother as a contestant. You will not think of winning the money. You will think of me and the hurt that endures. When you teach your next lesson, hand out your next test, take your next breath, you will only think of me and the grade you so wrongfully gave me. But it's okay. The hurt that endures.
These are like fucking threats. These are like genuine threats.
Dude, you have to put this is satirical at some point.
I'm just gonna submit it like this. I think I did good.
No, you have to. You have
Dude,
to
this is
legally.
how you get expelled. This is how you get expelled. I'm telling you.
Legally, you have to. Somewhere.
Here, at the end, I'll put all jokes.
I think telling your US Gov teacher that you're gonna you're gonna be the only thing he's thinking about for like the rest of his life. It's just like enough of a threat.
Just put it below the hurt that endures. Just put it like this is satirical, by the way.
Jokes, of course.
No, you have to put this is satirical. As a legal advice, I would recommend you put this is satirical.
Xavier.
This is simply a satirical
Rendition of a true
Spin.
rendition of thought.
This is simply a satirical spin on a fun assignment.
It's perfect. Oh, and I get to make an upload. Thank fucking God.
Of Xavier just threatening his teacher.
Yes. Like, it's not real. This is all just shit we made up in like fucking 20 minutes.
They won't know that. They won't know
I'm
that.
still recording.
Okay.
This is context.
Nope.
And
nope.
now
Oh my fucking god.
download as PDF.
Can you put that in the fucking
And
server, please? Or at
Hell
least
no.
go put
I
it in like
feel-
my fucking Google Drive.
I feel
Yeah.
like it'd be less of a threat if you just walked up to him and said, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." Like I genuinely think it would be less of a threat if you just walked up to him and threatened his life. Like straight.
The lightning coming from my hands.
If you walked up to him and said like "Curse be upon ye" and did like a few, I think less of a threat.
You said
Okay.
curse be upon ye and
I
then
gotta go to
throw
bed now.
like a dead rat king at him, it would be less of a
Yeah.
threat than that paper.
Dead rat.
I got
Well, I
Alright.
gotta go to bed now.
Okay,
But
good.
that was really fun. I really like
You
that.
That
walked up
was
to-
the best.
This
You walked
originally
up to
looked
him
like an
in
impossible
a
700
long-
words, and I ended up writing 1,300, nearly double, and none of it is about the assignment.
Oh
I
my
think
fuck.
if you walked up to him wearing like a cultist robe that like reaches the floor and you like held your hand out and like did a hand sign at him,
You are gonna be
and
sitting
said-
in his fucking classroom with the dumbest grin tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be so happy.
you fucking wave a hand sign at him and said like fucking Lilith is watching, I feel like that'd be less of a threat.
Okay, well, good night, fellas.
Alright, good night.
Lilith curse your soul. Walk up to him and say that. Lilith curse your soul.
Okay, I'm gonna end my recording at 18:30.